nobody's going rogue, just staying here. Can someone hit the button? Hit the button now. Hit the button now. Hit the button now. I know. Oh yeah.
Focus a name. Focus a name. Give me a name.
There's too many. Fucking hell, I can't even see it.
I got 2 people over here.
Go north. Go north.
North, north, north. Everybody go north.
Get out of there. They're stacking.
He's dead. Back up tunnel, back up tunnel, back up tunnel. Get that heal, get that heal. This is how you fight, folks. Epic music playing in the background. Tunnel, we turn and burn them on a tunnel, okay? Turn and burn them on a tunnel. They're burning, now. Yummy. They pop blue, Counter the blue. We need the blue. There you go. Make it. Got one.
That one.
There's a heal on the ground. Ah, schoolboy. Alright, run. Fire turns down.
Oh, come on.
Man, that's a lot of people. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going north.
Turn around.
I'm going north. I'm going all the way north.
Yeah.
Just come north. Cool. Go fast travel all the way to 7. You know that little area on 7?
Okay.
Yeah, all the way up. Try to climb as quick as possible. I got a green. Don't worry about it. Just keep climbing. Turn and burn.
They pop back. Shoot. Guy who said he would dead, he's dead.
They're burning. That's why they're burning. He's burning. That's why he can't get up. All right, go back down. Get him.
One bullet away from them.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, I'm down. Box.
I don't have a box. Oh, holy hell.
That's what that bleed resistance, bro. That bleed resistance is. Thank you. Alright, let's go get our manhunt. They're coming, hurry up.
Yep, two guys close.
Woo! That's how you do it, baby. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy, the W, the I, the Z, the Z, the I, the E-33. And today, folks, I'm bringing you something special yet again. Alright, today's special build is the Fire-shee. Now, I'm going to bring you guys this remix up, man. I've done a couple things differently, and I changed a very few things. Alright, so we're going to get right into this build, man. We're not even going to waste your time. Alright, so as you know, we have the Ninja Bite Messenger backpack, 2 Firecrest pieces, and 3 Banshee pieces, okay? Now, you can run this with Pred. You can run this 3 Pred pieces. You can run 3 Striker pieces. You can run anything you want as far as 3 pieces. Nomad, whatever, survivability-wise, anything you want to run. Now, I do Banshee because it is the only raw damage that you can possibly get, and they pretty much utilize the house the most. All right, the Banshee pieces 4 set utilizes the house the best, and these are the only 2 guns I really rely on as far as talents goes and everything like that. Now, you guys can look into the specs, and I will show you that right now. Okay, so we have everything pretty much is rolled to electronics except for very few pieces. I think 1 or 2 pieces are rolled to stamina, and it's only actually 1 piece rolled to stamina, okay? And that is the mask. The mask is rolled to stamina, and that's just to give you that extra 400k toughness. It does make a difference, guys. It really does. You're not as squishy as before, but you would be squishy basically based on if you had like 300,000 toughness. All right, so right into the chest piece. The chest piece has skill haste, health, and ammo capacity, and we go right down to the firearms with skill haste mod. Okay, now the firearms with skill haste mod, it's possible that you don't need to run that. You can run a stamina with skill haste, or you can run electronics with skill haste. Okay, but skill haste is definitely important for this build. All right, and when you go down to the mask, it is rolled stamina, electronics with skill power, increased kill XP, and then we go down to the mods, which is electronics with skill H, as I was saying before. And for the knee pads, we have rolled here. We have electronics with health, shock resistance, and bleed resistance. And for the knee pads mods, we have electronics with skill haste and first aid self heal mod. Now, turret damage would be more ideal here, guys, but I wanted the extra heal, so I definitely put that on. Now, if we go into our Fire Crest holster, it is not maxed out, which it can be. So once you guys get that maxed out, it is going to be stupid OP, alright? So you guys can see stamina has to go all the way up. We have skill haste 7%, and it has first aid self heal on here as well. For the gloves, we have electronics roll, skill haste, crit chance, and SMG damage. Now, the reason why I'm running crit chance is because I want to get as much crits as possible. Now, crit damage is important, but not as important as crit chance, and we don't have any gun talents that have crit chance on there, so we have to roll crit chance on there. Alright, and we go into our final piece, which is the backpack. Backpack is rolled electronics, guys, and it has crit damage. Okay, now the major attribute was only allowed to run one thing, so I didn't have another backpack. Now here's the reason why I would like to change. What I would like to change is that crit damage to skill power, but I chose the crit damage because of the bleed resistance. If you guys can see, bleed resistance is so important in this game, and you guys saw in the last clip, basically the last very last clip of that epic scenery, if you will. Okay, so that's what happened that day, and if it wasn't for the bleed resistance, I would have bled out 8 times. So I would have had 8 ticks on the bleed. That would have never been good, guys. 8 ticks would have killed me instantly. All right, the 2 ticks killed me, brung me down, and then 2 more ticks kept me alive. And if it would have been one more tick, I would have been dead, guys. It could have been a crit tick, it could have been anything. So thank God for this bleed resistance. That's what bleed resistance does. Okay, and we have stamina with skill haste and 2 turret damage mods. Now, like I said, you should change. If you don't think you have enough of a heal, keep your first aid self heal mods on. If not, you can definitely run some more fire turret damage mods, which is only 4%, but it still deals a little bit more damage. Alright, the more damage you deal, the better it is. For the weapons, we have sustained, talented, and card counter, along with competent, talented. Okay, talented is very important, the most important thing here, because you always want that extra skill on there. Alright, now as far as the guns go, gun mods, you know, the usual crit damage, crit chance mods on your houses is what you want to go. Mainly crit damage. If you can get anything along the lines of crit damage and crit chance, major attribute crit damage, minor attribute crit chance, do it, guys. Do it. Just do it. Alright, for the last house, we have competent and talented, and like I said, crit damage and crit chance is what's on here. Alright, now when we go into our talents, which is one of the most important parts, man, obviously you can see our heal is here and our flame turn is here. It's doing 11k HP, so that is definitely a lot of hits, man, on the PCs, on the enemies, on the players, whatever you want to put it, man. On their turrets, it's gonna damage it. It really helps you guys out, man, because these guys won't be affected. They'll stay around the fire turret if they're just being put on fire, right? But if they're getting damaged while being put on fire, that's the difference. Now, if they see that they're getting something damaging them a lot, even if they're in their immune station or whatever they call you, you know, the immune station will definitely provide them a protection from the actual burn, right? Like a burn resistance. But when they get put on that damage is what really matters. All right, so that's the beautiful part about this fire turn here, man, with those 2 pieces of fire crest. Now when we go into our talents, we have adrenaline, which is very important, and combat medic for the team. Okay, and for the adrenaline, it's basically for you. You always want adrenaline. I don't care what nobody says. They say don't run adrenaline. Only when you're doing PvE, you shouldn't run adrenaline. Okay, you should run something else for PvE. But as far as PvP goes, man, you definitely want to run adrenaline, and you want to run combat medic especially if you're running a team. This works without a team, but you can probably take on max. If you have a group of 4, they have to be noobs. A group of 3 moderate players, 2 great players, and 1 excellent player will definitely go down to this build. Okay, so if you notice that once he gets put on burn, it's over. All right, you're gonna deal that banshee damage. Is gonna be ridiculous. Okay, so we have wildfire, which is burning any target within 30% chance of burning any target within 10 meters. Okay, radius. So 10-meter radius is not far, guys. Like a competent, it's like a responsive type of deal. So if the team is playing in a team mode, they can all get on fire, basically like a shrapnel, and an equivalent part of a shrapnel, guys. And the death by proxy, which is very important. As you guys did see, I was shooting a lot of turrets, a lot of immune stations, and that helps a lot because people rely on those immune stations. Nobody ever shoots them anymore. No one shoots them. Okay, if you can get to manage to run around a little bit, just a little bit, and get those shots on those immune stations, you win that battle 9 times out of 10, guys. All right, so definitely look into that and running those type of talents, man. If you run anything else, I would say maybe run something along the lines of strike back if you need that extra once you're at low health, and that's if you're running away. Maybe if you're like a runner, then you definitely want to run strike back. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed this build, man. Hope you enjoyed the video in general, guys. I'm trying a new technique of recording, as you guys can see. Hopefully this quality comes out very, very well and you guys enjoyed it. You already know, man. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. It is your boy Wizzy. I am out. Peace.